In example 5, we were given the equation of the parabola x squared minus 4x minus 4y equals 0. And so we're going to find the equation in standard form, the vertex, the focus, and the directrix. And then we're also going to give a sketch of what this parabola looks like. So to find the equation of this parabola in standard form, we are going to complete the square on x. And the reason that we are completing the square on x is because x is the one that is squared in this problem. So I'm going to start by moving any term that does not have an x over to the other side of the equation. So I'm going to add 4y to both sides. So we have x squared minus 4x is equal to a positive 4y. To complete the square, we have to add a term in on the left and the right side. The term that we add in is we take the number in front of x, which is a negative 4, and we divide it by 2, and we square it. And we will add the same thing on the other side of the equation so that we make sure that we're not changing the equation. So we have x squared minus 4x. Negative 4 divided by 2 is a negative 2. And then when we square it, we get a positive 4. So on the right side of the equation, we have 4y plus 4. On the left, we should now have a perfect square, which we do. X squared minus 4x plus 4 factors into x minus 2 squared. On the right-hand side, remember, we're trying to get this to the standard form, and the standard form has a 4 factored out in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and factor out a 4, and that's going to leave me with a y plus 1 on the inside of the parentheses. And so that is our equation in standard form. X minus 2 squared is equal to 4 times y plus 1. And we can see here the number being multiplied by 4 is a 1. And so our little a is equal to 1. This is a parabola that opens up. This is the general form of a parabola that opens up, and we can tell because x is what is squared and the right hand side is positive. Those two things together tell us that this parabola opens up. We can read the vertex off. The h value is what is being subtracted from x. So our h is a positive 2. We always change that sign. If we see a minus 2 there, h is a positive 2. Same thing with k here. We see a positive 1, so k is a negative 1. K is equal to negative 1. It's what's being subtracted from y. H is a positive 2. So we have our vertex. The general form for a focus for a parabola that opens up is h comma k plus a. Our h is 2. Our k is negative 1, and our a is 1. Getting that from here, a is 1. So our focus is at the point 2, 0. The equation for the directrix when a parabola opens up is y is equal to k minus a. Our k is negative 1, and our a is 1. So we have negative 1 minus 1, giving us the directrix of y is equal to negative 2. And so now we are ready to sketch what this parabola looks like. I'm going to go by 1s on both my x and my y-axis. I'm going to start by plotting the vertex. The vertex is at the point 2, negative 1. So I'm going to move my y-axis over so I have more space on the right side of that. So our vertex is at 2, negative 1. It's right there. Our focus is at 2, 0, so that's just 1 unit above that. And our directrix is the line y is equal to negative 2. And so the equation of our parabola looks like this. Or rather, the graph of our parabola looks like that.